This is Zenzi. Pardon the I don't see dead people lighting. It is what it is. 26 months of homelessness. This is all the production value you're going to get. This is really important. I'm reading. Look at this. The Elephant in the Universe. Govert Schilling. But also just finished. What is reality? A Beginner's Guide to Reality. Jim Baggett. I want you to get that. And up on deck. I just created synchronicity. Yo. I create it. I don't notice it. I create it. Next up on deck. Darwin's Ghosts. I don't see dead people. The Secret History of Evolution. Well, I got some serious splaining to do. Hashtag stand-up philosophy. How come Uncle Albie became the most respected intellect? It was his predictions of the solar eclipse. What we could notice about I know it. I don't have that kind of memory. I mean, I just read it. Not I know it. It's not like an achievement. I just read it. But yeah, but because I don't need the specifics, what I'm telling you is how come he became the most famous intellectual of all? And there was some definite things with, needing to escape Nazi Germany and whatever. Before that, when it really happened, was predictions he made, like, 1919, solar eclipse. And they sent place off to, like, the island off the West African coast. Well, there's the whole sea people thing I need to tell you about as well. Sticking with this, Uncle Albie did practical magic. He predicted data that could be observed and assessed during a solar eclipse. What I need to do is find that unknowable that I can predict. Well, I'm writing an email. I find this woman, Dr. Faber, at UC Santa Cruz. And she's talking about the fact that the radio waves, Bosma's data on the radio waves, everyone gives credit to Vera Rubin, Carnegie Institution, shout out. And Dr. Faber, she's saying, there's a little bit of reverse gender thing, because Vera Rubin was doing the looking, but it was the listening of Bosma that really helped us establish how much dark matter is in the universe. Okay, I need to do something with human functioning. Because so anyway, and I proved synchronicity. I created more synchronicity on the email. I'm like, that's good enough for me to reach out to her about the fact that I have self-consciousness. This is important to all 8 billion of us. Really important on many, many dimensions. 11? String and duct tape theory. Sort of. It's more duck, as in a flap, goose situation. Tape. Like, what makes ducks occur? What makes ducks occur? Those are the strings that I want to talk to y'all about. So, I'm asking, I'm not coming up with this demonstrating things I can't do and shouldn't know. The synchronicity just comes. I do need a well-stocked endocannabinoid system. But otherwise, I'm just look. There's just a deer grazing over here, and I'm the giraffe in the universe. I'm the one with the longest neck. I just see further than y'all. It's a physiological fact. I just got a long neck. I can see the horizon. You want to listen to me in that regard. Especially since I figured out how to metamorphosize from 50 years as a polar bear into said giraffe. After turning 50. Fuck Franz Kafka. And you gotta give me that because you do the alliteration, right? I mean, but seriously, like, men come cockroaches. I'm literally like polar bear to giraffe. That's an ecosystem. That's spooky action across continents and latitudes, altitudes, and how could that be possible? How could I rewire my brain after losing nearly 90% of my capacity to walk and talk by myself, alone in the world, with no money? This is what we need to fix really quickly. So I told you, okay, I created the synchronicity because the next page I turned into the next chapter, and I had even went to the index. I'd started an email to my UC Santa Cruz professor emeritus neighbor. And I was all crazy, like out of, like, nobody, where did this, talking about synchronicity and even bringing in, you know, Buddhist and beginner's mind. That has to, we want me exactly as I am, childlike, and there's a lot of savanting going on. Channeling through me. My memory banks, the only riches we'll ever have. And I told her I'm the large redheaded girl from you know, lots. Well, there went a whole bunch of things real close together. The mold took my sense of time. I dwell in a very densely layered space-time fabric, mentally. It's also gamma brainwaves. I was telling her, I asked her to be my Crick, and I was mentioning, you know, Crick, after the whole DNA sortage situation, he was working with a lot of young guys, current guys. Christoph Koch at the Allen Brain Institute in Seattle pitched him. David Eagleman at Stanford pitched him neuroscience. They both work with Francis Crick after the DNA on the brain and the consciousness aspects here. They want to converse with me. They've ignored my pitches. I need a matron. I need somebody. Give me some money in a symposium. I'm about over here to end up solving homelessness in order to get y'all's attention. But I can, I will solve homeless. Now, I've done it, solving homelessness. I have to do it for myself first. And then I have to have a few scientific, I need some people to go, like, she's like the next Stephen Hawking. Everybody listen to him. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying is I've done a lot of thinking about how you become a very famous philosopher of science. Philosopher of physiology in my particular personal case. Philosopher of consciousness. Yes, consciousness is physiology. Print that on a t-shirt. They're looking for the neural substrates of consciousness in the brain. You think something that complex? All the redundancies we have, go to sleep every night, 1/3 our lives, no consciousness, self-consciousness, no waking awareness. We got a lot of terminology we need to work with here. That is really, we can do a much better job without even getting into my proprietary intellectual property on just getting the terms better. Just getting the terms better would do a lot of good for everyone. And that's actually what my Professor Faber had done. Is got all the data on how, like, dark matter is like such a huge percent of the universe. Oh, am I going to be able to find it? Do we care? We care. He had a nice little pie graph in here. Is very tiny slice here. Here it is. Here it comes. You can't see it because it's dark. Energy matter. We're talking about the darks. That's why I made jokes about I don't see dead people. Now look, just for, I'm gonna have to get the glass. There's no light. I used the magnifying glasses and I should be able to do it. So dark energy is 68.5% of the known universe. Dark matter, 26.6. That leaves 4.9% to be baryonic matter. That's baryons, that's things with nucleuses, eyes. Everything. It's dark energy, dark matter. The seeing is believing paradigm that we're living in has really kept a glass ceiling on science. That's because they're not letting the wise feminine really go at these things. These men is making this all up and they are socialized into going along with each other. We're good alpha male shit. There's not enough wise feminine thinking happening in science. I have to solve everything for y'all. I have a Poe, a philosophy of everything. Holla, all y'all. Harmony.